exactly like the other games. It was like Groundhog Day. We played 3 years here, and we played all these games right down to the nub, and we've been very fortunate to get away with tough, harder, late, kind of fourth quarter wins. And this was just another one. And so it was really exciting to see us play tough, hang tough through the mistakes and the issues and whatever problems that occurred, and then finish really with a real sense of completing the job. And offense got it done with a great drive. Defense got it done with not giving them a chance to get started in the final drive. We've seen so many games at that last minute, everything goes crazy, and games go every which way. So we're really proud of that. And so it's a good win for us, good tough win, and ready to get back home for a couple of weeks and get this thing going again.
How did the TD drive look compared to, on film compared to the way you thought it did?
It looked like many other drives when we mixed the run well, and it was 4:37 when we got the ball, and we were patient enough to run the football. Marshawn had probably 3 runs, maybe 3 runs for first downs. Russell had a couple runs for first downs, and mixed the throwing in just enough to keep it going, and did a good job managing the clock with it. We knew what we were doing time-wise. We were very aggressive in our thought that we were going to go for it. We weren't just trying to see what happened. We were going to try to score a touchdown if we could. And so it was really carried out very similar as we have seen other drives in that situation.
You guys have found success on those late half drives. Any reason why some of the other ones don't go quite as smoothly sometimes as those ones tend to go for you?
I don't know. No, I don't. I really don't have a go for it, because if we did, we would do that in the same fashion every time. So, but we had a really good drive before the first half too. At the end of the half, and should have got in the end zone there. Made a mistake and didn't, but it has been, it's been familiar to us to work well in those situations.
How much of a bonus was it on that last drive that Richardson, Norwood, even Luke as a backup, fill in, and Cooper had most of the plays? Yeah,
it really was a point of emphasis in our team meeting today that a lot of young guys have come through and done a really nice job. And it's really kind of fallen into the formula that we've always kind of looked forward to as you play your young guys early, and you get by the mid-season, they're playing like regulars. Well, as we turn the corner here, game 8, we will have a lot of young guys that have played. They've been called on to play frontline stuff, and so as we go down the stretch, they'll be a big factor in helping us. And we've got 5 or 6 guys that can come back to their starters here in the next couple of weeks, and we'll be better because of it. And so it was really cool to see those guys play and do their stuff. And we've kind of always tried to nurture it to happen that way, and this year a little bit more we had to. But the guys have come through well.
You mentioned the starters maybe who come back. Anybody back this week? And then I know you said last week Wagner and Miller were maybe going to see some doctors over the weekend. And any update on them?
Yeah. Let's start with those guys. Zach, had a meeting with the doctors out there, as did Bobby. Both those guys, kind of got updated on their progress and where they're going. We were not given a timeline for them. And neither one of those guys are ready to come back this week. So we'll have to wait and see what happens with those guys. Max Unger has a chance this week to get back to us. We'll see what Byron Maxwell can do. Jordan Hill, we'll see if he can get back. So we have some guys on the verge. Jeremy Lane will come back a week from now, and so we'll be obviously very happy to welcome those guys back out and help us compete and all. So it's going to be kind of a boost. But really, I think Bobby Wagner and Zach are the guys are going to be well.
Brian Walter.